2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course, made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
He has this putt to save his par. So it'll be a par to start their round. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt is about 8 feet.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Currently 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it, as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guarantee of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for bogey.
These are on rails, looking good.
And that's for a bogey. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Opting for the 5-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Oh, be the right club today. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, so close. This is a bogey putt coming up. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Oh, that was pure. Trying to get to even par with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
The dreaded shove always hurts on the greens. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
That's tidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
Opting for the 6 iron. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This really looks good.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Rich, New Orleans, or should I say Nolans. How good is it here to be on the Bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head scratching. Well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss the green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
It's got a chance. Oh, that's frustrating. And this putt to move into the top 20. Okay, let's head to the next. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Oh, well done. Even for the day.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. He's currently tied for 10th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The front nine finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And he needs this to save par. Get excited. This could go in. Just a short putt remaining here. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Very crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're starting it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Six feet remaining to the cup. Looks good off the blade. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for 11th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there. It sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Sitting at 1 under the card, just on the fringe of the top 10. Going with the 5-iron here. This one is headed to the right. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? And from the green side rough here. How close was that to going down? Beauty of a chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
7 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Looking really good. And the rivalry seems to be inspiring this player to make some great putts. That will bring them closer together on the leaderboard. Currently 2 under for the day. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
That's really not what they were looking for.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Playing their 4th shot. 4 shots behind our leader. And this next putt, it's for bogey. That's pretty tidy. And that putt drops, now 1 under, heading to the stretch. He finds himself in a share of 13th. Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. If you ought to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A par putt awaits. And there it is. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 would be very tempting.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And that will do it for him at this event. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Wells Fargo Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Well, it will be interesting to keep an eye on this one right throughout this event.
That dog will hunt.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Wow, what a shot.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. 9 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
This one's looking good. Beautiful shot.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. We have a par 4 on this one.
Luke,
coming off a birdie at the last hole. This player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 6-iron here.
This player is making a statement with that approach shot. I think this rivalry with Ricky Fowler is really inspiring him to fire at those flags.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Okay, steady now.
An opportunity to make a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Here we are at the third. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
This shot from the first cut of rough.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently 1 under for the round. Here we are at the 4th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Needs this to kick a bit left. Bad got a little out of control, I think. Second shot here on the 4th.
Great shot. Holes out for a birdie. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 155.
Opting for the 9-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
It's just about 3 feet away. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just one off the lead after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Come on, don't be shy.
Shame it didn't drop. And this putt to move into a tie for third. And that putt will drop. Well done. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 7th. Oh, great swing there. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for third. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
A chance to move into first place on the leaderboard. And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole.
And with that, they move into first place. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
This one's tracking. Nicely holed. And for par. Leading by a shot after that hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
And he needs this to save par.
Ooh. And this one is for bogey.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
The back nine at Quail Hollow presents all sorts of challenges, Rich, and it opens up with a generous offering here at the 10th.
The bunker down the left-hand side is only carried with the longest of tee shots. Leave it a little bit out to right. You're going to have some tree trouble on your second shot.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees.
That was wonderfully done. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
On a nice line.
And down it goes for an eagle. And that will take him to 5 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 11th. You liked that, didn't you? Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 6 under. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Where did that come from? That's not his style. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Going with the 8-iron here. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And coming up well short.
Time now for the 4th shot. Currently leading by 3. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. It's time for a one-shotter. opting for the 5-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Wow, what happened there?
A bit short with that effort.
Ooh, that almost went down. A par putt on the table. That's a good putt to make, that one. Currently at -5 now for the day. Well, when you stand on the tee here at the 14th at Quail Hollow Club, Rich, you're given two choices. Do you lay up or go for it?
It begs you to take out the big stick and go for it. However, most days the proper play is take an iron out and lay it up down the right-hand side, opening up the green for the second shot.
Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the 14th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Second shot here on the 15th. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Ooh, just missed that one. And this one is for his par. He's currently tied for first. As you find your way to the 16th hole at Quail Hollow Club, you're reminded that you're entering the Green Mile.
Again, only the long players can carry the bunker down the right-hand side. Hit it out to the left, avoid that bunker, and give yourself the best opportunity to find the green in 2.
Well, let's see how this shot goes. Quality shot, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This has eyes for the hole. That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers. He's currently sitting in first place.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
You've got to hit a number of big shots here at Quail Hollow Club, and none bigger than the tee shot at the par 3 17th.
Luke, time to step up and make the best swing of the day on this challenging par 3 17th. Find the center of the green, and you're a happy player.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Tracking. That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. Putting for a par now.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, if you think you've passed the worst of it after playing the 17th at Quail Hollow Club, think again. Welcome to the last.
Yes, water going all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. That bunker on the right has crippled many a player. Find the fairway and give yourself an opportunity to find the green in 2.
From around 180 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one needs to kick left. Yeah, that was a safe play.
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. Go to your home ball. Go to... Well, that's a beauty. You can put it in the win column. That's the Wells Fargo Championship. How about that?
You can take that win to the bank, Luke. Awesome.
Ooh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Golf Club Championship. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Rich, how do you see this one playing out?
Their last matchup saw HV3 as the winner, so let's see if this player uses that to fuel their performance on the course this week.
Yes, high on confidence as Harold Varner III. Make sure you step up to the plate and deliver, although you're going to enjoy this rivalry because he's one of the best players out on tour to play with.
That's not the one he wanted.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
And here we are with the third shot. Was on a good line. And this putt coming up for his par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
This one headed left and not coming back.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Ooh. Ha. Right at it from out of the bunker. That hole's done. Currently 1 under for the event. This hole is a par 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Are you kidding me?
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
They found the sand here.
Getting ready to play their third.
Currently tied for the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? And if this can go down, he'll save par.
And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
It's been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here.
Little birdie look in here.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Great shot. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Super shot that, and with that he'll move to 3 under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Sitting at 3 under par, currently tied for first place. 19 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Looking really good.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now leading by 1 shot. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the hybrid. Playing within their comfort zone there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He sits in first position. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This one from about 160 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 7.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Nicely done. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking really good, this one.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
And that will take him to 6 under.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
This one heading towards the green.
Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This is a good chance. That's inside the range. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one's heading left, I think. Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in top spot. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Great touch.
Putting for a bogey. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Opting for the 6-iron.
This one headed left.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. An important par save.
Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey here. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
This one should find the rough. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And here we are with their fourth. It's just about 3 feet away. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Looking ahead, this player is currently tied for first in the field alongside Xander Schauffele. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score. Pretty good shot there.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yeah, well played.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, just missed. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Heading to the next hole, this player is currently tied for a share of the lead with Xander Schauffele.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out, won early a few times. But then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
Xander Schauffele currently on top of this one.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Big chance at an up and down here, and that'd be clutch. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Currently 5 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now at the 17th hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
This one needs to kick left.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
This one's for birdie. Hey, that's a chance. And that will drop in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Xander Schauffele is coming off a birdie, which will take him to within one shot of the lead.
And the lead is shrinking out there, Luke, getting close.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
That's a little untidy.
Second shot here at the 18th. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway.
Around 110 yards to go. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this putt for the tournament.
Not a bad line, this.
Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man and bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
Rich, this is something you can understand. This player now a major champion.
Luke, life-changing indeed, I have to say. I'm thrilled for this player as I know what is in store from them. It's a life-changing moment.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.